Hello Wanderers and welcome back to another video. In this video we are doing a reading vlog for Iron Flame. I am currently 8% of the way through. I have 14 hours left. I'm on chapter 6. I am fucking obsessed with this series. I have the actual physical book, but I chose to get it on my Kobo as well because I wanted to be able to annotate it and like highlight things. I've already highlighted one part in chapter 4, which basically when they return from wherever, I don't remember the place where Brennan's at, but wherever Brennan is located, they just arrived back from that, and Dane is trying to touch Violet's face because Violet has they've figured out that Dane reads her memories from touching her face, and she's like, don't touch me, and she's beyond pissed. But she says, touch me and I swear to the gods I'll cut your fucking hands off and let the quadrant sword urt you out in the next round of challenges, Dane Atos. And I wrote, I fucking love this. Well, I wrote, I love this. I didn't say that forward because it was like late at night when I was typing this. But I am obsessed. That's pretty much all I've read. I'm on chapter 6, like I said. We just discovered that Xaden and Violet can't fly between each other unless it's every 7 days. So, which is the longest that Taryn and Segal have been apart. We know that they can only be apart for 3 days, so I'm very interested to see how they're going to overcome this, because it's going to be like Violet's going to like get in a lot of trouble if she flies there, and Xaden's going to get into a lot of trouble, and he's on the front lines, so like he is at the very front. So yeah, I'm very invested, and that is all. So I will catch you up again. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm sorry if you get clips with me talking about a timer or anything. I am filming the 24-hour reading vlog at the same time as this, so we are doing duplicate updates and duplicate clips because it's just going to be easier for me than filming individual clips for updates, because I get freaking obsessed and wrapped in. So if you do see any clips, I am sorry. The 24-hour reading vlog will probably have gone up before this, so if you don't want to watch this video, I completely understand, and thank you a lot for coming at least this far into the video. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, so I'm sorry for vacuuming if you hear vacuuming. I don't know how well this is, but Dean is dead. Someone said, what was it? So, Sloane, Liam's little sister, wants to fight Violet because it is assessment day, and Imogen and the professor are like, no, we know who trained her, like, we misjudged her last year, and we're not putting her on this thing. And then someone goes, did someone say Sorengale? A deep voice from behind us asks from behind us. Our line of second years glance over our shoulders at the bullish first year who threw the scrawny one off the parapet. There's a second wing patch on his shoulder as he lumbers forward, his hands at his sides. Popular today, aren't you? Nadine whispers with a smile, pivoting playfully toward the first year. Hi, I'm Violet Sorengale. She points to her purple hair. See, like my hair? Do you have a message for? He grabs a hold of her head and twists, snapping her neck. Like, the fuck? She's dead again. Like, someone's dead again so quickly. Mind you, this is chapter 10. We're on chapter 10. We just finished chapter 9. According to the Kobo, we're at page 190 out of 1,295. And yeah, we are 14% of the way through. We have 13 hours left, and we have 17 hours left in the readathon. So, yeah. But so far, so good. I'm also watching YouTube while I do this, so we're watching James Turner's Sims video, which is also why I have my headphones, because it's loud around me and I want to be able to hear and focus on book at the same time. So yeah, so far so good. That's all my updates I have for you. I'm also very sleepy. I might fall asleep. Well, it's also because I'm in bed and not downstairs like I was for the first few days, but I just wanted somewhere comfy. I also put on a blanket because it's cold in my room, and I'm too lazy to turn on the heater. So yeah, Xaden wrote Violet a letter. That's all I have to say. Xaden wrote her a letter. That's all. Okay. So they're doing their challenge thing for RSC, and oh wait, we have to mute because I'm on Discord call with the besties, so we don't want them to hear, because spoilers. You and spoilers. Okay. So, Ree was in a leadership meeting and was given the mail, and she hands it out to everyone, and one's for Violet. And then Violet goes, he wouldn't. I remind myself before taking the letter from her, yet I can't help but hold my breath as I open the unsealed flap of the envelope. Violet. Sorry it took me so long to write you. I only just realized the date. You're a second year. My shoulders drop, which is pathetic. Who's it from? You look disappointed. It's from Mira, y'all. She thought it was from Zayden. Oh, that's so sad. She goes, Mira, I answer, and no, not disappointed. My words trail off as we move forward in line. You thought it would be from a different lieutenant, she guesses correctly, her eyes softening in sympathy. I shrug, but it's hard to keep the frustration out of my voice. I know better. You miss him, don't you? She drops her voice as we shuffle closer to the steps. I nod. I shouldn't, but I do. I'm dead. I'm dead that she got slightly disappointed that it was her sister that sent her a letter instead of her boyfriend, lover. Like, I am... I want to know what his letter said, because he gave her a letter before he left to go back to where he's stationed, and I want to know what it says, but we don't know what it says, so maybe we find out what it says later on in the book. But yeah, that's all. That's all my update. Okay, I'm crouching down because I don't want to pick the camera up. Actually, we'll lean back. Okay, anyways, so we're on chapter 15. We have 14 hours, 49 minutes left. That's what we're just at the end. We're about to start chapter 16. But Violet just got put into her first like RSC thing, I think it's called. I don't even remember what the fuck it's called at this point. I mean, and I don't really fucking care. But Violet just got put into her first one of those, and they were their top cadets, but they didn't do very well. They fought most of it, and someone died. So basically, they also got their signettes, and they're able to communicate with their dragons dampened, so they couldn't communicate with them at all, and they couldn't use their powers at all. So Violet just got her powers back and was able to talk to Tarn, and Tarn was like, she asked if he got to see Segal because he was supposed to see Segal, and he goes, only for a few hours, like I didn't want to stay range from you, and she asked them if they're already gone, and he's like, yeah, and then he goes, we will see them in a week, and then she goes, what, in her like thoughts and stuff, so why does every instinct I have scream we won't? Like, fucking hell, I really hope they do. I really hope they do. Also at the top of chapter 16, now I am very bad at reading the top of the chapters, like the chapter heading things. I don't know if this will focus. Will it? There we go. I'm really bad at reading these things at the top of every single chapter. I don't know why, I just don't find them always interesting to read. So I'm like very, very bad at reading them. But this one caught my eye, and it's chapter 16, and it goes, my dad hoped I'd go into the infantry like he did. He thought riders were pompous pricks, and in his defense, we really are. Recovered correspondence of Lieutenant Zayden Ryerson to get at Violet Sorengale. Like, that's cute. Very, very cute. But yeah, we're on chapter 16, page 323 out of 1,295. Now, I've messed around with my settings a little bit also in this. I don't think there's that many. We have 11 hours to go, 24% of the way through, and 14 hours left to go of this reading book, of this challenge thing. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm also very sleepy right now because it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I've been reading all day. Oh no, I accidentally turned it off. I accidentally turned off the reader. Well, let's turn back on. Come on. Let's go. Here you go. It's turning back on now. I don't know if it is. Or I'll figure this out when we're getting back into reading. But yeah, that's my update for you all. I thought I'd let you know about that situation. Reading for so many hours gets you sleepy. I don't know why I decided to try this, but I'm happy I did. I might try it again in the future. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's all. Okay, besties. So, we just finished chapter 20, which, holy shit, the end of chapter 20. So, Dane challenges Violet, and she's like, touch my fucking face. I'm going to fucking kill you. And, like, holy fuck. Alaric hurts his wrist. She's fighting with Bree, and she's like asking all these questions, and she's like, take him to the infirmary, whatever, and don't ask me this type of question, like, again, because she wants to know what really happened to Liam. And Violet won't tell her what really happened to Liam because that's, like, part of the thing she has to do. Anyways, Alaric, who is Cam, who is the king's third son or something, like, he's the king's child, knows what is happening outside of the borders, and he knows because he was talking about it, and Violet was asking where his dad thought he was, and his dad thinks he's on his 21st or 20th tour of the country, whatever, but he's not. He's actually there, and he's like, why else would I be here, kind of thing. And it's just like so fucking crazy to me. So yeah, we're on chapter 22, and that's where we're at right now. I am trying to at least get this thing, the timer, down to 10 hours, and then I think I'm gonna call it because I'm so fucking tired of reading today. Like, I'm very much thoroughly enjoying it, but I'm also like very, very tired. Like, I'm falling asleep, I'm sleepy. I want to get it down to 10 hours so then I at least did more than half of it, but I also don't want to anymore. Like, I'm just done. Mentally, I am done reading, but I also like want to read more at the same time. So it's like a common craziness right now, like, that's going on in my brain. I switched from YouTube. I left my friends in Discord. I switched from YouTube to Spotify now and listening to music on Spotify. But yeah, that's about it. That's all you've missed. We're gonna probably end up taking another break soon for dinner. I don't know when that is, but we are going to at least do 2 more hours ish of this. We got this though. We can do it. Yeah, but that's all. That's my update for you guys. Okay, so they are in their interrogation part of the RSC, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, I don't remember. Anyways, so they are like hours away. Like, they've been locked up for hours. Violet was beaten. It's nearly midnight because they didn't drink anything, so they still have the connection to their dragons. They just can't call on them or anything. And so Varnish, I think that's his name. Varish, comes in and is like, guess this is how, like, they earned, because they have the Iron Squad patch on their chests. Riddick has one on, and he's looking at that one specifically. And he's like, guessing that's how, because they were all tight-knit, they don't want the water, they don't want anything. Like, they're sticking this together. They're not divulging anything. And he's like, I'm guessing that's how they earned this last year. This is taking too long. And then the woman who was entering the chamber is like, we're using the typical protocol, sir. And then goes, guess that's why it's a good thing I'm here. And like, the fear hits Violet like a punch to the stomach. And Dane enters, and that's all we know. So he is going to be used against them in interrogation. And I think Violet is being really put to the test because Dane can read her memories if he touches her face. So like, she is really being put to the test to see if her shields go up and can resist him putting his hands to her face. So, yeah. We're on chapter 24. We have 12 hours, 2 minutes left, and we have 9 hours and left in the book, 37% of the way through. We got this. We're killing it, guys. Yeah. Jack is fucking alive. Jack is fucking alive, and I can't believe he's alive. And Rick is like, he's definitely gonna kill you again. Nolan spent Nolan's, I think, I don't know, whatever, spent months healing him and mending him when everyone thought he was dead. And Tarn is checking to make sure that's the same, but Violet can tell from his icy blue eyes. His glacial blue eyes. That's what it was. But we're on chapter 26. We're powering through. We have 11 hours and 48 minutes left. I'm really tired. I think I'm going for dinner soon. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Hopefully soon, so I can get a little bit of a break. But yeah, that's my update for y'all. Thanks. Violet just told Roderick and Sawyer about the vein. Ree was able to summon through walls, and it was a dagger that Xaden gave her. And so yeah, we're on chapter 30. We have 11 hours and 3 minutes left. As soon as we hit 9 hours, I am ending. My brain can't do this anymore. So we got 2-ish hours left. Oh, yeah. The first line in chapter 30 is, I tell them everything. Fuck. But yeah, it's my update for you all. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. Holy shit. Okay, so Violet's found the secret to the wards. Quick rundown of what's happened. Violet's found the secret to the wards. She figured out, she gave one of the book's journals to Xaden to give to Brennan. Then she saw Nolan's, whatever the fuck his name is, the mender. The healer, mender, whatever the fuck he is. And he gave her like a cup of tea, and he was like, you're on my list. And she's like, oh, the shoulder's mended. But she drank it because she trusted him. Then she ends up where Varnish is in an interrogation thing, and she's telling the truth. And he fucking is breaking her fingers. He dislocates the first finger and then breaks it. And all she remembers is that, like, Violence, remember, it's only the body that's fragile. You are unbreakable. And she clings to Xaden's words when this happens. Like, the fucking hell. This is absolutely ridiculous. We also have 10 hours, 9 minutes, and 4 seconds left. So yeah. That's all. That's all that I have to update, but this is fucking crazy. Oh, and then it gives you like a time skip thing and it goes drip, drip, drip. I pretend the sound of rain I pretend the sound is rain against my window, pretending to the hard, unforgiving wood under my cheek is Xaden's chest, but the arm bent at an unnatural angle in front of me, throbbing time with my pulse belongs to someone else. Sleep if you can. The suggestion is soft. The voice is so achingly familiar that I squeeze my undamaged eyes shut. You're not really here. You're an hallucination from pain, dehydration, a mirage. Maybe, Liam says, and I open my eyes just enough to see him sit on the floor beside me. He pulls his knees up, resting his elbow on the other side of the bunk, just beneath my fractured arm. Or maybe Malik has sent me as a kindness. Malik doesn't know kindness, nor does he allow souls to wander about. Kudos to my brain. He's an excellent hallucination. Holy shit. Round of applause for Rebecca Yarros for keeping me on my fucking toes and mind-boggling my mind. My brain also is like throbbing because of how much reading I have done today. I have like done almost 10 full hours of reading. When it hits 8 hours, I would, because it's a timer down from not 24. When I hit 8 hours, I will have officially completed 10 hours of reading and completed 16 hours in total out of this reading block challenge. I'm so fucking tired. But yeah, that's all. I'm going to update you guys later when I have something more to update. Let's do this thing. We got this. 2 more hours to go. It's 7:52 p.m. right now, if you're wondering the time, because it's also dark out. We got this though. Dane just stabbed Varish. So Dane gets pulled in to help interrogate Violet, and he's like, I need to see, like, he looks into her memories. He knows everything now, apparently, and Violet thinks he knows everything. She doesn't know if he just saw what happened to Liam and like the weapons drop off that one time or what. So he stabs Varish. Varish is holding his side, and then Dane brings the bloody knife to the straps at her wrist, cutting one free, then the other. And he's like, I don't know if we can fight our way out of here. He says quickly, dropping down the cut to my ankles free. Can you move? What the fuck is happening? Ados! Varnish snarls, falling back against the wall, then sliding down the stone, leave behind a fresh trail of red. Violet, Dane shouts, forcing something into my hand. You have to move or we're dead. I wrap my fingers around the unbroken hand and around the familiar hilt as Dane draws the sword at his side, holding it at Nora's throat when she lunges into the cell. Let us pass and you'll live. He holds the blade steady and hooks his other arm behind my back as I try to stand, holding me upright when my legs try to fail. We're not newly broken since Nolan's last visit that I can remember, but I whimper at the pressure against my cracked ribs and the nausea as the room seems to spin. I make no such promises. The low, menacing threat what weakens my knees is a second before a hand with a dagger reaches around Nora's throat, slicing without hesitation. She falls, a torrent of blood flowing from the gaping wound around her neck. I look up into the wrath of Dune in the form of gold-flecked onyx eyes. Zayden. Holy fuck, that's the end of chapter 35. I'm on chapter 36 now. Holy fuck is happening. Dane is on their side, I think. Dane, the rule-loving human that we all know, rider that we all know and hate, might be breaking the rules for Violet, his longest best friend. Holy fucking hell. I don't know, we're gonna find out more. We're gonna read chapter 36. Okay, Zayden just admitted again to Violet that he loves her. So basically, he's like, I want to get you out of here. Like, I want to get you out of Bagsiath, I think it's called. I don't know. And she's like, don't you, like, and he wants to bring her to where Brennan is, all these things. And she's like, you don't mean that. He loves his home. He's done everything to protect his home. And he goes, I do. I'm sorry if you expect me to do the noble thing. I warned you. I'm not sweet or soft or kind, and you fell anyway. This is what you get, Violet. Me. The good, the bad, the unforgivable, all of it, all of it, I am yours. His arm wraps around the small of my back, holding me steady and close. You want to know something true, something real? I love you. I'm in love with you. I have been since the night the snow fell in your hair and you kissed me for the first time. I'm grateful my life is tied to yours because it means I won't have to face a day without you. My heart only beats as long as yours does, and when you die, I'll meet Malik at your side. It's a damn good thing that you love me too, because you're stuck with me in this life and every other that could possibly follow. My lips part. Heart, it's all I ever wanted, all I ever needed to hear. I do love you, I admit in a whisper. Glad you didn't forget it. He leans in and brushes his lips over mine, lightly, careful not to hurt me. Let's get out of here together. I nod. We have to move, Garrick calls out. Clear the staircase, Xaden orders, and tell Bodhi to track down whatever antidote she and the rest of her squad need. On it. My squad? Xaden, they're fine. Oh! Her squad got... Oh, shit. Xaden looks back at me. They're fine, but they were put under guard in the interrogation classroom after they tried to mount a rescue mission yesterday. Can you walk out of here? I don't know. Oh, holy shit, this is cray cray. But Xaden admitted that he loved her, and she admitted it back, so we on good terms again. We are page 680 on the 1,295 pages of this book, according to my e-reader. Because my e-reader, I've muddled with the settings a little bit, so it is a little bit longer than it's supposed to be. But we are 52% of the way through. We have 7 hours left. I'm not going to finish this today, but we have 7 hours left and 52% of the way through. Also, we got the pretty cover back. I didn't show you guys this, but I showed my friends earlier. I got the pretty cover back than the ugly Kobo one. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so obsessed. I love this book. I love this series. I can't wait for the next one to come out next year. This is probably going to be another 5 stars. We'll see how it ends. But yeah, that's all. That's all. Hello, besties. Okay. We've made it down to 8 hours, 59 minutes, and 54 seconds, and I am calling it quits. I'm calling it quits. My brain is dead. Mind you, though, I'm leaving at a cliffhanger because I'm at the end of chapter 38, which Mira... I don't remember what I told you guys last. Deadass don't remember. But if I told... I'm probably going to repeat myself. If not, this is a brand new information. But Violet, Xaden, and everyone gave everyone the ultimatums of, do you want to go? Do you want to stay? Like, you can go. They told them the truth. They told everyone at Basgiath. I can't pronounce shit right now. My brain's too tired to do it. But they gave everyone the option of either staying or going. They could... No one's gonna, like, be mad at them for staying. No one's gonna be mad at them for going. And the dragons can tell them the truth. But if the dragons didn't tell them the truth, then the dragons made the choice for them. So, more than half of the place decided to go, and all of Fourth Wing stayed intact. They're now at Xaden's home, which I can't even pronounce for shit. But they're there. Anyways, so then they decide, like, they're back in their classes, whatever, and while they're in classes, before they're in classes, when they first get there, Violet actually needs to be mended. Violet's mended by Brennan and Big Bad Boom. And Darna wakes up, but she can never bear a rider because the way everything happened, one of her wings didn't get a muscle, but she'll never be able to bear a rider. So then they're now back in classes. They're now back in their new battle brief, which is battle brief as traders, and they are talking about everything that's happened and all these things. And then Taran calls out to her and is like, people are approaching, and it's like her sister and all these bad people, and they're all supposed to get to the great rooms, but Violet does not. She gets on the back of Taran's back and goes to talk to Mira because she needs to talk to Mira to tell her the truth and make sure that she's not there to fight them. Anyways, so Taran gets a hold of Tien, Mira's dragon, but doesn't actually like bite down because then Mira dies. But he's just holding him in his mouth. He hasn't broken any scales yet. So she's like, get off of your dragon, basically dismount. And I think she gets, like, they get off, whatever. And then Mira discovers that Brennan is alive, and the last thing that she does is punches him straight in the face. That is where we left off. I have yet to turn the page on the book because I don't want to turn the page and find something that I want to read more in. So yeah. But he's alive. She now knows. We're actually going to turn the page now to get to chapter 39, but we're not going to read anymore. We're turning it off. But we got 58% of the way through the book, and we have 6 hours to go, which is very impressive. So yeah, thank you all so much for enjoying the reading vlog, the 24-hour reading vlog. It's been quite some time. Hello, besties. It's been a while since I filmed. We're currently filming on my camera because I'm too lazy to film on my phone, and yeah. But we have yet to read anything today. It's currently 5:11. I am on a mission to finish this book before the end of today. So we're gonna sit here and read together now. I'm watching streams and hanging out with streams, but I have an hour left. I'm 90% of the way through. Like, we're almost done. I'm on 10 of 25, page 10 of 25 in chapter 60. And I believe there's 66 chapters. So yes, we're gonna read. Oh, I'm dropping over things. Yeah, but I also bought books today unintentionally. Yeah, I bought 4 books today that I wasn't planning on buying. So yeah, that's all my update for you all. Coolio, Dulio. I'm gonna get to reading. Violet feels Aiden dying. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening right now? We have 13 minutes left. 96%. I don't know why I stopped talking for a second just to read more. Hold up. Holy shit. Holy shit! We're on chapter 65. We are on chapter 65. We're at the end of chapter 65. And Zayden's like, you love me, he whispers. You know I do. I grab a hold of his hand and my stomach twists when he turns toward me but lowers his eyes. What's out there that I should be scared of, Zayden? What did he tell you? What did you see? What could he have known that has him this shaken? Slowly, he drags his gaze up my body, and it feels like it takes years for him to look, or just to look at me. When he finally does, I gasp, my hand tightening on his in reflex. No, the single word is all I can think of, feel, scream, internally as I stare up at the man I'm hopelessly in love with. Me, he whispers, a faint, almost indistinguishable red ring emanating from his gold-flecked onyx irises. You should be scared of me. What the fuck is happening? We're on the last chapter. It's Zayden's point of view again. I love the fact that the last chapter in the last 2 books were in Zayden's point of view. I'm sobbing already. I'm sobbing. I'm fucking sobbing. Okay, I need to go finish this. I have 8 pages. Holy fuck. He's a fucking vein. Like, or however the fuck you say it. He is that. He also goes to talk to fucking Jack, and Jack goes, welcome to our fucked up family. Guess we're brothers now. Like, Zayden wants to not, he'd rather die than become one of them, but he doesn't want to lose Violet either. And, like, the whole thing is just so fucked up. Like, I finished it. I was scared to finish it. Deadass sat here for like 2 minutes not wanting to finish it because I was fucking scared, because like I love this book and I don't want to finish the book. 5 stars because like I fucking loved it. 5 stars because I loved it. I did hate the fact that Violet was like throughout the entire book just constantly mad at Zayden for keeping secrets and like not trusting her, whereas she was doing the exact same thing to him. So like I didn't like that, but I loved everything else of it. Is it as good as Fourth Wing? No, I still love Fourth Wing more. Do I still love this one and still give it 5 stars? 100%. But yeah, I finished it. I need the next one like now. Like I know Rebecca Yarros is writing another book in between this book. Like she needs to write a different genre in between releasing each book just so her brain can still connect to the characters and stuff. But like I need the next book like now. I can't wait forever for this. I am dead. My friends, because I'm watching streams right now too, one of my friends goes, are you okay, Daya? Has it ended? Like wondering if it's ended. I Snapchatted my friend Amber. I have the video of me reacting like that I'm fucking dead. I'm gonna post it here, but like we'll watch her video together.
My brother has a friend around and my bullet journal is downstairs. So when my brother's friend has gone home, I will go downstairs and get it and I will walk through my rating system. I know I'm like 2 weeks late.
Oh, we're talking about rating systems right now.
I don't know if you can hear it, but my brother and his friend are making music.
We're just watching this together,
yeah.
besties.
Just because they are 20 and 21. So my little brother is a child. But I'm not trusting videos because I think you just sent me some more.
Oh, she was talking about the videos. The videos that I sent her like 2 weeks ago because I wanted her rating system because in 2024 I kind of want to update my rating system. By the time you're watching this, it's 2024 already. But yes, I'm Fucking Dead. I loved it. Rated it 5 stars on my Kobo. Gonna go rate it on my Goodreads now. I forgot the words. And yeah, well, the next book we will be reading is, let's exit out of this. The next book that we will be reading is an ARC book called Something Broken by Erin Fitzgerald. I was kindly gifted this book as a something to try out book that I've never read before. Holy shit, this is huge font. Is this gonna be the way that the entire book is? Yeah, we gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. Like the font be real huge, guys, but oh shit, I can't read this. Like it's too big. Shit. But yes, this is gonna be the next book because I did promise I would read this before the 12th of January, and this will be another whole reading vlog. Well, this is gonna end up being tiny. Like it's, oh, that's too tiny. I'm gonna figure this out, but I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like these kinds of videos. These are my favorite kind of videos. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro because this is the second time I'm using it in the new outro, and I'm obsessed. Like, I designed it myself, built it myself. Let me know your opinions. Let me know if you read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame as well in the comments down below because I want to hear your opinion of it. I definitely think it could have been slightly better. But it's fine. It's fine. We're living for it. We love it. I kind of hope this doesn't fuck up the rest of my ebooks. As I'm talking, I'm changing the sizing and everything. We're going to quickly test this out. Back to my books. We're going to open It's Not You, It's Me. Does this fuck up with the other books? It does. It's tiny fonts. Okay, fine. We're going to read this one and then we'll try and get my font sizes back to standard size that I was using so I can actually read the shit. Markets unread. Okay. But yes, we're going to be reading Something Broken by Erin Fitzgerald in the next reading vlog, so I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, besties!